This is an organization that has been built on a whole lot of heart and a whole lot of determination, a whole lot of love.
People feel a connectedness when you talk about pride and you talk about dedication, all things that people want from families and jobs and relationships, and this team gives that to you.
We've performed and been a part of some of the most amazing events throughout the state of Iowa, city of Des Moines, and really throughout the nation. We've been everywhere in the city of Des Moines we could possibly be where there's space to do what we do. And the very sad thing about that is that for this entire 38-year journey, we've never had a home of our own. The Isiserettes were originally formed in 1980. It was formed by Barbara Robinson, Pam Williams, Joan Hill, and Marie Fisher. And those four ladies wanted to find a way to keep the kids in our neighborhood safe, give them something to do that was not gang-related. The early 80s, there were a lot of drugs and a lot of things going on in our community. And so for these ladies, they grew up as marchers themselves, part of the junior herd. And so they thought that was something that, was good for them as teenagers, and they wanted to see if it would work for the new generations. In order to be a member of the Isiserettes, you have to be a student. You really have to be a student that wants to better yourself and do something with yourself in the community.
We have a GPA requirement, which is like a 2.5 to be a part of the group. And so if you're not maintaining that, we have a sit down with you and talk to you about what needs to be done before you can return back to practice and the performances. We
actually are split into 3 different units. And so we have our pom-pom unit, which is generally the kids that are in the 7 to 9 bracket. We have our B group, which is 10 to about 13 years of age, and then 13 and beyond up to 18 is normally our A group. The majority of our practices pretty much are nonstop aerobic activity.
First joining Isiserettes, I was very scared because you have all the old people looking at you and watching every step that you make. And so you're scared that if I mess up, they're gonna laugh at me or I'm gonna get in trouble. I was also scared because it took a lot of hard work.
It was just kind of hard to keep up with some of the fast tempo beats or like remembering every beat that there was.
The consistency is how we get there, not letting everything be a one-off. Like, okay, you're not at attention, that's okay for today. But no, I need you at attention every time you get in line. It's not going to be, oh, it's okay because we're at practice, or it's okay because you're tired. No, I need you at attention all the time, because when we're out performing, you're gonna go right back to what you were allowed to do at practice.
After the first 2 or 3 practices, you start to get the hang of everything.
As I grew up being a musician, it became easier to me, and I got to help the younger guys, and I've been more confident and actually had more fun, and it just helped me myself.
Once they get here, they start to feel like they're empowered. And then they take that empowerment and they take it out into the world, and they take it out into their schools and into the community. And that's what it's all about, is, getting you the jump start that you need to know that you can be successful.
There's people who've graduated, gone on to college, started a family, who are in Texas now, and California, and New York. But you all have that one thing in common, and it's that you were on this team, and you just automatically click with all those people.
There's more to it than just dancing and drumming. It's teaching you about life. It's teaching you about how to be disciplined in this world, and how to respect everyone.
You're around people who genuinely care about you. It's like a family. It's not really an organization. It's like brothers and sisters.
I have so many fond memories of this organization, of our performances over the years. But I would have to say by far, probably the top one would be the White House Easter egg roll in 2011. And that gave us the opportunity to take our kids and our organization to Washington, D.C., to the actual White House lawn. And that by far is probably the biggest accomplishment in the history of our organization.
Having this building is I don't even know if it's a dream come true, because I don't think I ever would have dreamt of having a building. Like, this just gives us that foundation that I think we really needed.
It's phenomenal to have a building, especially now that the drill team is just looking at other options to help in different ways, not only drill team, but education and community programs, and actually bringing in the community to help, which hasn't been done before because we haven't had a place to do that at.
Bringing more people in here, having a big enough space to add more to the team. It's really exciting. I'm excited to see what's gonna come in place, talking about all the different things they're gonna place in here.
It gives us one place where everyone knows it's ours. Everyone knows that they can come and be a part of the Isiserettes, can come see the Isiserettes, and they can also come see the memorabilia of everything that we've done throughout the years. We finally get a place to hold all that stuff instead of holding it in different storage units.
The Isiserettes have an opportunity to reach so many more kids. And I think having our facility is going to open the doors for us to be able to bring more students in and to start offering more opportunities. I want us to be an academic organization. I want us to be a music organization. I want us to be a fitness organization. I want the Isiserettes to be a personality. If you have an Isiserette personality, it means that you're willing to go all the way and work your butt off to make it happen. No matter what the obstacle is, you're going to achieve it.
People come up and say, your kids are always smiling, they're always excited and nice and doing, just being positive out there. So when kids are reflecting, what we're teaching them, that's a really great thing that they're actually putting that back out in the community.
Sure, we do march, we do perform, we do play drums, but behind all of that are hard-working, determined children. You can see the joy in their eyes. You can see that determination in their movements. You can hear and feel that love coming through their music. Being an Isiserette member it lifts your spirits. It makes you feel good about yourself. It brings you out of your shell. It's very easy for you to kind of fall in love with what you do because there's so many people around you doing the same thing. And so it really just pushes these kids to go above and beyond even their own expectations. And these kids deserve a chance, and we're going to be here to help them get that chance.